Okay, this is my final vlog of the day because I'm really tired. And these are actually surprisingly exhausting to do. But basically it's Saturday. My mom isn't home. She always works on Saturdays, so I figured I could just vlog on Saturdays. And while I really enjoy doing my Ask Romano vlogs and stuff, I also just like vlogging about normal stuff. And one of the things I've been seeing a lot of people do these is just recording their coming out story. So that's what I'm going to do. It's just so embarrassing sharing some of this stuff with people. Basically, first of all, in all technicality, I'm bisexual, but I prefer girls a lot. Like, I don't know, there's been like one or two guys that I've been attracted to, and they're usually extremely feminine. And there's really no desire to date guys. Like, it's just like, oh, he's kind of, sort of cute, whatever. So, mostly, I just like girls. So, to make things simpler for, like, friends and family and those who think that bisexuals are just attracted equally to men and women, I just say I'm gay. And there's also the crap about bisexuals being sluts, which is just stupid. So, I just say I'm gay, because it's just easier. But basically, I didn't come out to my family and friends until last June. I picked June. I had come out to my mom a couple weeks earlier, and then my stepmom asked me just straight out if I was gay. And originally, I tried to I danced around it. I tried to lie, and then I was just like, screw it. And so I told her, and I think it was like the last day of June, and June is like Gay Pride Month, or Gay History Month, or something to that effect. So I was just like, fuck it. And I told all of my friends through text message. And by the time I was done, I was trembling. I was so scared. But I'm really lucky. My friends are all totally supportive. My family, I know my mom's side of the family's fine with me. My dad's side, they're more conservative, but they don't say anything in front of me. They respect that, at least. So I'm extremely lucky. And also, like, the school I go to, there are some people who make anti-gay comments, and it is really annoying, but none of it has ever been directed at me, so I'm just extremely lucky. But basically, I kind of have to backtrack here. When I was 3, my friend Rudy, I called her Rudy. Her real name is Marissa. I don't even remember why we called her Rudy, but we did. She had like a boyfriend, like, you know, little kids, they find a friend and they want them to be their boyfriend or their girlfriend or whatever. And apparently I had been talking to this about my mom, or to my mom, and she made some comment about me having a boyfriend in the future, and my little 3-year-old self said something along the lines of, well, what if I have a girlfriend? And so that led to a long explanation of my mom explaining that it was okay, because I seemed a little concerned and confused. And it just totally went over my 3-year-old head. But that was that. And I don't even remember that, actually, but it happened, apparently. And so fast forward to about 6th grade, puberty, 12 years old, confusion, all that horrible hormones and shit. And gym class with a locker room and changing girls. There was a lot of confusion. I personally believe that I just wasn't willing to accept myself, because it wasn't something that we talked about in my family. I mean, my mom is completely open-minded and things like that, but it wasn't anything that came up ever, so I hadn't had any positive reinforcement that being gay was okay. So I tried to push it away. Like, I would have these really weird, confusing feelings about girls, and I'd just push them away and think it was completely normal, which it is for gay people, but I thought I was straight. And it's just, looking back, I think I'm so stupid, but I was 12. It's okay. I'm 16 now. I've learned a lot. But then fast forward to 8th grade, and one of my friends from elementary school, I moved, and I was going to a different school then, and we started becoming friends again through one of our other friends. And she is also gay and has a crush on me. She still has a crush on me. And she finally just kind of admitted it in 8th grade. And I don't know, she told me, and I wasn't too freaked out or anything. I didn't think, oh, you're gay, you're a horrible person. I was more freaked out because it was like, someone has a crush on me, I don't have feelings for them back, what do I do? it would have been no different if a guy had said he had a crush on me. But I didn't ever end up dating her. And I tried to tell her this, and it was a huge explosion of not goodness. And she ended up being really creepy, and it was just bad. I remember one time I was at her house, and we were kind of sort of cuddling, watching Pirates of the Caribbean, and I don't know, and then I was tired, and we were trying to go to sleep, and she was just kind of sitting next to me, and I was really creeped out, and I didn't feel safe there, so I faked being sick, and my mom's boyfriend came and picked me up at like 2 in the morning, and I got home, and I was trying to fall asleep, and then she texted me, saying something along the lines of, next time we're alone, can I have the honor of kissing you, or something like that, and then at that point, it was just like, okay, I can't do this anymore. So there was that, which kind of had a negative effect on me as far as opinions toward myself being gay, which I still hadn't admitted it to myself. I still thought I was straight at this time, and just gay people in general. Add that on to 8th grade gym class, there was a girl who also had a crush on me and was way creepier about it. She would watch me change during gym class. Got to the point where I would go to the bathroom to change. So I had this perception, 8th grade mind, not the most mature person in the world here. I was homophobic. I had bad experiences with 2 lesbians. Of course I was going to think that all lesbians were like this. All lesbians were out there to rape me. And looking back, I feel really bad about it because since then I've met perfectly fine gay people. I'm aware that gay people are people, just like straight people are people. But back then it was horrible. And 9th grade, I still had this negative perception of gay people, and by then it was getting even worse for myself personally. I was having dreams about being in relationships with girls just about every night, and I still kept just pushing it away, like subconsciously denying that I could be gay, until it was about 10th grade that I just kind of slowly began to come around. I didn't know that I was gay myself still at this point. I was still denying it, but there was just this slow process of understanding that people are people and that being gay is okay. I think it was like 2nd semester of 10th grade. I'm still in high school, so I measure my time based on summers and school years. There's no 2010, 2012. It's school years. 2nd semester, 10th grade, I started talking to this girl in Pennsylvania, and she is bisexual. And it was pretty much her who really finally made me accept that I am gay/bisexual. It was her who I came out to first. And so there was that, and I just kind of hid it from everybody until June. It was like January when I first came out to her. But then, June came around and I came out to everybody. And now it's February of the next year, and I'm out. I wear this every day to school. It says Pride. And I have my equality ring that my sister got me for Christmas, and I have a rainbow bracelet that I'm not wearing right now, but I usually wear that too. I'm open about it. I'm accepting of myself. Since coming out, I've had one girlfriend. That was such a bad relationship. It wasn't healthy at all. About 2 weeks into it, I found out that, we'll call her Olivia, because I don't know, I still have kind of respect for her, and I don't want to give her name out across the internet. So, we'll call her Olivia. I found out about 2 weeks into our relationship that Olivia had made an agreement with a guy that she had a crush on, because she's bisexual, that they were going to have sex and still be friends, and this was while she was in a relationship with me. That was October, I believe. So, I broke up with her. Haven't been in a relationship since. I have a crush on the girl at Wendy's. Not the girl on the sign, just this girl who works at Wendy's. She's really cute. But, I don't know. Just human life. I don't know. Things are good. Things could be a lot worse. I could be my family's incredibly religious, but they're still mostly accepting of me. I could have one of those families where they kicked me out when I came out to them. So I'm extremely lucky. I don't get beat up at school. I don't, there's no hate directed at me. I mean, there's still like some homophobic comments directed towards the gay community in general, but none of it is directed personally at me. So, I don't know. I feel extremely lucky. That's pretty much where I stand now, though. I mean, pretty much anyone now that I make friends with knows that I'm gay. It still freaks the hell out of me to come out to people, but it's getting easier. It's more like I come out to someone in passing, like I just mention it really casually that I'm gay, or we're joking around and I'm like, yeah, I want a girlfriend, and it's okay for a moment, and then my face gets really red because I get really embarrassed. But it's been pretty positive. And I only have 1 year of high school left, and high school's usually the worst time, so I mean, next year, like this summer, I'm gonna cut my hair really short and pretty much dress like a butch, because I like guy clothes, they're more comfortable. So next year may be the year that things get really shitty, but there'll only be 1 more year left, and after that, high school will be done, and I'm off to college, and college will be better. So, I don't know. I don't know what else to talk about. I don't know how to finish this video. It's just, I don't know. I'm lucky. I don't have one of these big dramatic coming out stories, thank God, because I always feel bad for the people who come out and lose friends or family doesn't want to talk to them anymore, because I didn't have any of that experience. I thought I might lose a friend or two, but I didn't. I mean, there were friends that were a little weirded out, but I don't know. Like, there's one friend, I told her, and she didn't get it at first. She just goes, what? And I go, I'm coming out of the closet. And she goes, oh, well, that was unexpected, but I'm glad you did, because it must have been really dark in there. And I just laughed so hard. And I had other friends who were just like, so, you're gay, who cares? And I have a few friends and family who just told me they knew. And I kind of acted a little pissed off towards that, because if you knew, why didn't you tell me? But I don't know. I'm lucky. That's how I'm going to end it. I'm lucky. I don't know what else to say, so bye.